What's up, everybody? It's me, at True Star Screamer, and we are looking at a Marvel Legends review today. I know, it seems like I've been touching everything but that as of late. That didn't sound right, but I digress. This is something I just got recently. Yeah, I know, not something I'm camping on. This is the Retro Wave Walmart exclusive Classic Lizard. You might still be able to get him on Walmart, I am not too sure. But this is a figure I have been excited for. I'm not sure I can say this is going to be one of the early reviews out there, but hopefully this will be one of your favorites. I can say I am enjoying this guy. There will be some very fun pictures at the end of the video. I know, I always have pictures at the end of the video, but I'm very proud of these. In fact, some of these I might have to put on my Instagram, at True Star Screamer, same name you can find from my TikTok. Or of course, if you want to hear my opinions on this figure and other stuff, you can find it every Thursday at 9 p.m. Eastern on the Figure Action, every Thursday 9 p.m. Eastern on YouTube at the Figure Action Podcast. Oh, did you guys not think I was going to get my plugs in? Oh, for shame, for shame. But as always, we're not here to plug my other social media. Please plug my other social media. Or beg for likes. I need likes. Or subscribes. I'll take a couple subs. Actually, I could really use a sub sandwich right now. If you're out, can you get me an Italian sub? Lettuce, tomato, onions, and oil and vinegar, please. Thank you. I'm in the mood tonight. We're in rare form. But no, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about toys. And this is a fun one. As always, spoiler, I am enjoying this guy a lot. This is, when he first came out, a lot of people are saying it's a very goofy look. This is actually based off the original 1960s design, Spiderman number 6, I believe, of the Lizard. You know, Kurt Connors lost his arm in the war. He's a renowned geneticist, decided to infuse his DNA with reptile DNA, and we all know how well that goes. Truly achieved a true reptile dysfunction. Oh boy, yeah, that hurt. But I digress. And he became a giant lizard. And he's had many forms depending on the artist. I first really got into him with, I think, when Todd McFarlane drew him, where he was a lot more savage. But definitely a very unique character among unique characters in the Spider-Man universe. And this figure absolutely ticks all my boxes. Oh, he does have some accessories that some I really like, some I'm like, huh? I love the little flasks we have here, 2 different styles. I like how this one was done. It's got the clear plastic to look full and it fills it up well. This one, bring it up to the camera a little if it shows properly. Hopefully it focuses. It's got that little bit of clear plastic, but it's just like a cylinder of color, and it's not even filling it. This kind of annoys me. They did this just right. Half-assed. He has an alternate head. This is, if you don't like this goofy head, which is beautiful Steve Ditko goofy head art, this should make you very happy. The tongue is, I love this curve here, so he's not like getting in the way of things. The teeth are well done. The eyes, a true lizard eye on here. It's got a nice wash on the grooves, so the scales are really well brought out. So if you're not a fan of, I'll bring that out here. If you're not a fan of this, don't worry, they got you covered. But I do like this a lot. It's that classic look. We're gonna get back to that in a second. Alternate hands. First, I want to talk about the ones he comes packaged with. He's got like a pseudo wall crawling hand for the gecko crawl on the wall thing, and then he's got his clawful clawing hand, like to strike out or even hold or, you know, even to hold something. Which, I don't mind that, but I would like to have had 2 of these hands, and 2 of these hands. And it goes with the alternate hands. He's got 1 fist, and 1 hand to hold these lovely scientific instruments in. And it holds it just fine, by the way. This is like really well done. I would have liked 2 of these. So yes, I would have liked complete pairs of hands. With this being an exclusive at a deluxe price, that would have been nice. The tail, it is a separate piece, comes packaged separately, and it is filled with bendy wire. Again, while I have this is what I like. It's got that wash all in the scales. So it really brings it out. He's got a little plug right here in his butt. It just fits right in. I'm purposely trying to think how they're going to reuse this torso piece, specifically with this. If you got some ideas, leave that in the comments below. We'll talk about articulation. Let me go ahead and put these over here. But I mean, I like these accessories. I just wanted more. Articulation, we've got the great jacket arms, double elbowed, pinless on the legs, pinless on the elbows. This trench coat is great. Soft plastic, I want more of this trench coat. Next, this is what my Gambit figure should have. I mean, I know it's a lab jacket, so hopefully I'll get a Bruce Banner, but it's got the high collar. I love this. This is great. Scales on the legs here, torn pants, so hopefully we'll see these legs on maybe a Bruce Banner or something. Again, I don't know how they're going to reuse some of these parts, but this is on. We've got a boot cut swivel here, so that's a good sign of them reusing these legs, by the way. So we've got the boot cut, got the ankle pivot. I know, kind of working our way up here. Double jointed pinless. We've got the torso. I mean, doesn't have a waist. And again, I don't mind that because I got this ball torso here. So this sculpt never breaks. Shoulders are not on a butterfly. Well, no, they're not on a butterfly. I do not mind that for this guy. I mean, yes, I could get more of a savage look from it, but I am not hateful. The neck is on... Actually, this is nice. The neck itself is on a I feel like it's on a dumbbell. And we have the disc hinge here. So not only can he look up, but he can keep looking up, which is fantastic for your more feral savage looks. Hasbro, I love this. Give me more. This is not saying justifies some of the price points, but this is the kind of things that at least make it fun. These feet, by the way, are nice, big and bulky, so it makes it easy to balance. And with the tail on a bendy wire, even if the balancing isn't quite right, he kind of tripods on that. And yeah, we got our thigh cuts. Let's go ahead and pop that head off. Put this guy back on. Put this guy on. I mean, you can bring the neck down a little and still kind of give him, even though he's standing up straight, he still has that devolved look. And God, just changing the head. I love this. As you can tell, I am very pleased with this. The jacket being smooth, I don't think I'm really going to dry brush this. I mean, you can to kind of give it more of a, if he was living in the sewers, but this is kind of more of just when he got turned into the lizard for the first time, so I can deal with it being a little clean. Yeah. Honestly, if you get your hands on this guy, he's one of these figures you really can't stop posing. Seriously. He was packaged on a Retrocard, so as you can tell, I do not have the packaging back here this time because I ended up tearing the heck out of that. I love and hate that because tearing it open, I got no reason to pack wrap the box or anything, but I kind of want another now just because it looks good in the packaging. But yeah. Let's do some quick size comparisons. Okay, so our first size comparison, this is the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man. Yeah, I know mine's got a little chewed up here. Just, I can't afford to buy a second one, and I don't want to be that jerk who bought Switches. But I do have the 60th anniversary one, who's a little smaller. I haven't just got a chance to break him out yet. But these do look well together. By the way, this is going to be one of my shorter comparisons because, well, he's a 6-inch figure. This guy's not going to look good with a McFarlane. He's not going to look good with a NECA. I got no reason continuity-wise to put him with that. So, instead, let's break out the previous version we got of the Lizard. And this is our Build-A-Figure. And this is the Lizard I'm a little more... Yep, that's why we do these on live TV, folks. This is our more savage version. This was, again, the Build-A-Figure. They do look very well together. I have not done the leg mod where you switch them out on this guy to get him to stand up straighter. This guy's got the claws. This one does not, because Ditko didn't give him claws back then. Longer tongue. I am almost debating to do kind of a progression picture of like him mutating more. You know, the jacket does have the additional shading, like he was living in the sewer. He is definitely much more feral, larger. It's like started off level 1, level 5, level 10. So I definitely would say this guy is not replacing him, nor is this guy necessarily better than him. They're just two different eras of the Lizard. So I absolutely you don't need to get rid of one. Feel free to make up your own story here. You know my thoughts. Always goes well together. Needless to say, in the end, I am very, very pleased with this purchase. While yes, I do have my complaints, mostly I wanted more hands. Everything else I love. The black wash on the scales, top notch. The rest of the accessories, top notch. Alternate head, top notch. Flask here, crap notch. But okay, so I would want more hands and this flask filled out. After that though, it's good. He is going to look fantastic in your photos. He's going to look great on your shelf. For those of you who are complaining about the previous Lizard not looking like your classic Lizard, you have one. For those of you who bought this classic Lizard, he's not looking feral enough, they got that covered. Long short of it all, if you are a Spider-Man collector and you see this guy at your Walmart, I personally recommend picking him up. I think you will be pleased. And so enjoy the pictures at the end, and until next time, take care. Peace.